Hey girl, you back so soon. Girl, I know you remember last time I slayed them edges, child. Yes, let me look at those edges. They look good. So, I know that you like getting your edges done by me, but I did change a couple of the products, so I hope you like them. They're kind of like more of an upgrade. But yeah, so, girl, sit on down. I love when I get new products to try on edges because, like, I feel like if you try to do the same thing over and over and not always like your hair, depending on the weather or like, what activities you're doing, you have to kind of switch it up a little bit. So, yeah, girl, sit down. Okay. Just gonna comb out your edges a little bit, okay? Comb out your edges, child. Gotta make sure get those cute little baby hairs and brush them. I just like to do that because, like it helps flare them up so that way when you apply product, they lay down real smooth, like you know what I mean. Okay. Now, I don't necessarily recommend doing this in a specific order, the first two, but do what you want. But I usually like to apply the edge control, and girl, I got a new edge control. This is the Millie Rosemary Mint Strengthening Edge Gel. So it's not really edge control, but it's pretty much the same thing. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of this to your edges. So how have you been? Take a little bit out. Just gonna put a little bit on edges. Put a little bit on this side. Okay. Now, I like to try and lay them down a little bit before I apply the gel, so I'm just going to use the comb side and make like a swoop. Hold on, dirty my hands for this. Swoop. And this little comb is so handy because they would come out with something like this. Like, look at that. With like a brush on it, and even has like a side for you to make like the swoops really nice, which I'm gonna use. And I have to go back in with the gel. Do you want me to do like your sideburns too? Like have like the little curl on the side? Yeah, okay. Now with Eco Styler, I know a lot of people don't like how it flakes a little, but you have to make sure your hair is very moisturized and it won't really flake. And be careful with certain conditioners because they will turn it, white. It's gonna take a little bit of that. Don't need a whole lot because honestly, I already applied a product. Don't want to make it kinky on your edges. Put it down where I put the edge control. Put the edge control. And your edges are looking sleek already, girl. Okay, I'm just gonna go back in with the little comb and swoop just like to take the brush and make sure that it's in place. Do the same thing to this side. Girl, you know, sometimes I wish that I had, like, I don't even wish that I had that kind of hair, because to be honest, my hair could do what I want to do anyway, but girl, my edges don't lay down. I don't even try to do them because I'm not gonna go there, okay? Now, this step is optional. Not many people do this because, you know, the product. So, but girl, this is a classic. That spritz spray. Now, no one calls this pump it up cool. Like, everyone calls this spritz spray. That's it. Spritz spray. I would be careful using this though, because it has alcohol in it, like a high content of alcohol. Like, this thing is flammable. Like, it'll catch on fire. So I use a minimal amount on the edges, and I don't spray directly on the hair. I spray it on my hand, and then I rub it down where I want it to go specifically. And then, yeah, I recommend just tying it down right away and letting it dry. And I wouldn't recommend wearing this spritz spray in your hair longer than a day. These edges should last you for as long as you need to, as far as that day, and then I think you should wash it out immediately. And take this out of your hair so it doesn't sit too long on your edges. But I'm just gonna spray a little in my hand. 1 second. Spray a little on my fingers like this. I don't put a lot, and just a little. Rub it in, and then I just apply before it dries. Do the swoop, swoop. And I kind of pat it a little too, because it helps keep the hair from moving out of place. And then you notice that your edges kind of just stay there, and they're gonna be not too stiff. If you put too much of the spray, then it'll make it stiff. So you gotta know how to put just a little bit to get it to hold without being stiff, you know. Yeah, just a little bit of the edges. I'm just gonna get the comb one more time and go back in to make sure everything is in place and not coming out. And then do the same thing on this side. Gotta press it real good. Girl. Anyway. Now, I used to didn't know how to do my edges. Girl, I used to just be walking around in the old kind of way. Like they used to say, in the old kind of way. Until I learned. And then I take this, just make sure. Okay. So they look good. Just make sure that you tie it down immediately. I can only do so much here, so tie it down, but you look good. Oh, did you want me to do your edges? No. Okay. Not edges, but you look good. Yes. So is that all I can do for you? Well, alright, sis. Enjoy the rest of your day.